Welcome back, guys. Sorry I've not uploaded for a while. I've got back into work now, so my time's a bit more limited, so I've not got free reign of all week now. But yes, I'm back. So today, I've got a brilliant job. My friend's still wanting their Ep3 exhaust doing to give them a nicer sound. Just obviously for you guys to know that they're not really too interested about power, because obviously they'd need a custom ECU like a K100 or something to actually get any power gains really. But they wanted a bit more of a kind of a deeper sound, nicer sound, especially when going into VTEC as well. So we've got a Toyo 4x1. I know the Toyo 4 2x1 is a lot better with a decat. Problem with that is you need a custom ECU, or you could run the risk of running lean. It's just a sports cat. I'm not sure. I think it's maybe a 400 cell, or it could be a 200 cell. I'm not quite sure. The pathways look quite small, so I'd probably say it's a 400 cell. I've actually got the original O2 sensors to put in there, and just a standard Sportex and a standard Sportex race pipe. So the center box delete, that should bring a bit more of a louder tone then, because I must admit Hondas do sound quite nice, especially when they hit into the VTEC. It's almost like a miniature screamer pipe that you can get on a turbo. I've just cracked the hood open. I've just cracked the manifold bolts, which surprisingly come off quite easy. I was using a massive breaker bar, mind, which I was able to get in there, which is really nice, because that is the worst thing, try to get fucking manifold butt studs off, where you have to either go under the car and you've got limited space, or you just ain't got the room down the front. But yeah, so I've just cracked them off now, so I'm just going to loosen them off a bit more, and then I'm going to jack the car right up and start taking the cat off at the manifold cat join, and then take the rest of the thing. They are keeping the back box that they've got. They've got a nice 5-inch oval rear silencer. That's quite a nice look on the rear. I'm just gonna crack on with that. I'll try and video a bit. I don't know where my actual GoPro is, but I'll try and find that out and maybe set that up and record a bit. But it was literally, I just haven't got the time to kind of plan it all out now. So it was literally, we've got the bits. I've managed to get the last few things. Obviously, I needed to get the donut gaskets. That's for the rear, which is about 58mm, and then that is the front, which I think is the stock size as well, which is 75, which I didn't realise, because I did make an error and order a 70mm for it originally. And then I've got the uprated spring bolts that tend to always snap. I've got 4 of them, because there's supposed to be 2 at the back, which I didn't realise until I seen the schematic sort of thing for the ordering the parts. So I've just got 4 springs and 4 bolts, just in case that it gives me any shit on that side. A bit of a mess. For you guys that are waiting for fin kits for the diffusers, for the EP3s and the Cupras, I do apologise. I have got a couple orders that are running late at the moment. I've had no end of issues with the printer. It just decided to just not want to work. I got it interrupted one night when we had a power cut, and it's just not worked properly since. It's just basically jammed it all up. I tried cleaning it out twice, that didn't work. I was still getting crap quality prints. So I've actually went to a whole new micro swish sort of hot end, which is an all metal hot end with a hardened tip. And I'm still trying to figure out and getting the settings right for that, so bear with me. I have got them pretty nicely now. This was just come off this morning. I'm still getting a few issues where you're just getting a bit of a stringiness. There we go. Bit of a stringiness on the edge. That'll just literally come off with a Stanley blade. So it's not a major issue, but the prints are solid and back to the strength like they should be. Not like the bucket load, nearly the kilo lot of plastic that I've wasted in there from no end of issues. I had the bone tube come out and it just spaghettied everywhere. I'll probably drop a picture of that in later as well. But yeah, anyway, rambling on, let's crack on. So I'll try and record what I can, maybe stop in between now and again and pick up the camera if I can't find my GoPro. I don't know where I last put it. I think I was riding the bike on my Mod 1 training. So it might be in the car. But anyway, right, we'll crack on. So we'll see you in a bit. So, fucking problem I've got is the fact them fucking stupid clips that hold in the O2 sensor, I can't get fucking out. I've just tried to get the actual O2 sensor out, but as you can see it's pretty in there solid, and I've just about pulled my shoulder out doing it because obviously I can't get the breaker bar in here. So I might get a couple more squirts of penetrating oil and see if I can get it out that way, but if not I need to somehow figure out how to get these fucking clips off. So all fun and games. Well, finally got the fucking clips out. What a pain in the backside that was. I took away the 10mm bolt that was holding the little bracket on just so I could get to the back a bit more, and then pushed in the clips as best I could and just kind of slowly prised it with a screwdriver. Eventually got them out. So, next problem. Currently, the back box is obviously not the original. Well, what it seems someone's done is put a cheap replacement flange on there. And as you can see, there's a nice lovely bolt there that looks rusted and crusted to fuck. But then, oh look, where's the other bolt? So, I've just tried hacksawing that part off, the thinnest part, but that's going to take me all day, and I kind of need a grinder. So I think that's my work done for the day to get that off. Right, guys. So it's next day now. I'd had enough yesterday. So the problem we had with the actual bolt on the where it's just absolutely terrible. It's all welded and crusted and rusted. So I've tried budging the bolt. It won't move at all. So cheers, Dean. So got a grinder. I'm going to just grind the fucker off. The flange is knackered on that end box, so I'm going to try and find a place that can weld me a new one on once I get it off. So right, I'm going to crack on with that. Right, so guys, got the back box off. Got that re-welded. As you can see, that was the original back box, and obviously they've put a nice straight pipe on extra, and then on this side they've just put a slip over. So nice and simple. It saves me mucking around with them spring bolts and stuff like that. It's a flange that's not going to just disintegrate or anything like that. So that should last a lot longer than what the original ones did. Right, so crack back on it. Right then, I'll have to do the typical, take the rocker cover off to get the old manifold out. So I'm going to drop the new manifold in, get a couple of bolts on that, get that kind of sort of lined up. I need to check the diameter of the thread holes and stuff like that to make sure the bolt ones that I've got, the spring bolts, are correct before I start putting it all on. Yeah, and then I just need to crack the two O2 sensors off and then whack on the new one. Yeah, should be good. Right, crack on with it. So guys, everything's back together now. Friends out testing the car. We noticed it was started rattling and catching the underneath due to the bigger diameter of the pipe, because the original diameter is quite small. Hopefully they'll be able to have a chance to go into VTEC, see what it sounds like, although sound quality is not be probably fantastic due to the fact that the wind noise and stuff, but you should be able to hear the car pretty decent, I would imagine still. I've done it on the back of the Evo once and it wasn't too bad because it kind of gets a bit shrouded from the air. So, but yeah, so that's everything's all done. It's been a pain in the backside a few days, but everything's up and running now. I've just put some new spark plugs in the car as well, just to make sure, because obviously I did service it the other week and we've not had time to order them, so they're ordered now, they've been put in, so hopefully that should iron it out. I've also undone the battery, left it for about 45 minutes to hopefully reset all the tables. I'm going to do a bit of an exhaust shot on the back of the EP3 that's getting recorded now. I'll do that at the end of this video, and hope you've liked it. But yeah, that's another one done. If you've liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, dislike. I'm not bothered. It lets me know what's happening. If you guys like it, then I can do more EP3 content. There is a few things that they want doing, so that'll drive me to get them done as well. I know you guys are waiting for the Evo stuff, a lot of you. That's originally why you joined the channel in the first place. So I'll hopefully get that back soon. But we'll have to wait and see. I have had an update from that, and it does seem to me that they've got the go-ahead for the repairs. They're just waiting on parts due to the whole COVID thing and companies shutting down overseas and all that, because they're probably having to buy it all from Japan and stuff, being a Mitsubishi. But yes, other than that, it's I'm glad to be back. I'm working, so I'm down to one video, but things should be alright, so we should be cracking on. I should start doing my normal weekly upload. I should try and get our weekly upload, whether it's a bit of an update or an actual full-fledged video. It depends on what stuff I've got organised for the time and parts coming and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'll catch you in the next one. With